Hello and welcome. So today we're going to be giving you a brief overview of a brand new product called multipliers. Multipliers can be found on the dtrader platform. Dtrader is one of several platforms offered by deriv, the company formerly known as binary.com. The change from binary.com to deriv essentially marked the point at which the company became more diverse and began offering a wider choice of trading options to clients in a more enhanced and modern trading environment. With this change came along improved platforms, improved all-round integration between the platforms, features, tools, and resources, and also obviously a wider choice of trading options and products. Multipliers are one such product. So navigating to the dtrader platform here, you'd go to this section over here to change the product. You'd select multipliers there and then set multipliers over there, and you're all set. Multipliers combine features of binary options and CFD trading. So if you understand either of those, you're already halfway there to understanding this new product. Either way, it's quite straightforward and very easy to get the hang of. In a nutshell, from CFD trading, multipliers get their profit and loss as a function of the market's price change. So in multipliers, profit and loss changes proportionately to the change in price of the underlying market. Simultaneously, your risk is always limited to your stake. Your stake is what you initially paid to purchase the contract, and that's basically exactly how binary options work. Okay, so let's move on now and take a look at some of the specific features available here. So going over the features in a little bit more detail, we'll start with stake. Stake is basically your contract price, or the amount that you're willing to invest in any particular contract. You can adjust this here with the plus and minus buttons on the side. Below stake, you have multiplier. If you click on it, you'll notice that multiplier ranges from 100 to 1,000 times. So if I select 1,000 times, what does this mean? It basically means that if we purchase a particular contract, let's say an up contract in this case, for each increment that the price goes up, for every percent that the price goes up, we'll earn 1,000 times more. Naturally, this is also all proportional to the stake that I've initially invested in this. So essentially, the multiplier option here defines the proportion between profit and loss change and the underlying assets price change. The multiplier option allows you to leverage your earnings and earn much faster. Obviously, the opposite is also true, so you can also lose just as quickly as you can win. The fantastic thing about multipliers is that your losses are always limited to your initial stake. Moving on to the next feature, take profit. Over here, as you can see, once again, I can adjust the amount on the side with the plus and minus buttons. So take profit basically is me telling the system that if the market moves in my favor, and once my profit hits $5, the contract will automatically close and I will receive those $5 without any manual intervention. The option below here, stop loss, is basically the exact inverse of take profit. So I'm basically telling the system that if the market moves against me continuously and it eventually hits -5, the contract will close and I'll limit my losses to $5. It's a good way of telling the system that I'm not prepared to lose my entire stake. The next option here, deal cancellation. You'll notice that when I click on deal cancellation, take profit and stop loss are automatically unchecked. You can only use one of these features at a time, so either deal cancellation or then one of either of these two or both of them together. There's always an associated duration with deal cancellation, ranging from 5 minutes to 60 minutes. So while this duration is on, if I set it 5 minutes or if I set it 60 minutes, throughout the duration of deal cancellation, I cannot select either of these, but once that expires, I'm able to then check one of these options and set that up again. One is deal cancellation. So deal cancellation basically allows you to, let's say I select an up contract here, and the market continuously moves against me. It allows me to, at any point during this duration, to close the contract and receive my entire stake back. So I don't have to lose money there. However, in order to have this option available, I do have to pay a deal cancellation fee over here. So essentially it works like an insurance policy, whereby you pay a small premium in order to limit your risk. And so there you have it. These are the main features available with multiplier contracts. Next, we will move on to setting up a few actual trades. Okay, so let's start off by purchasing a contract without any additional features turned on. Let's keep it simple. Over here, I'm going to select $10 as my stake, and we're going to leave the multiplier at 1,000. And I'm going to select an up contract for $10. So having selected an up contract, what does that mean? It means that if the market price moves up, I will earn a profit. You can see that the trade that I just opened was added here to this left panel. It was a previous trade I had opened. All new trades that you open will be added to this left recent positions panel, so you can keep track of them over there. Inside this little summary window here, you can see all the basic parameters. You can see the stake of $10. Over here is what my stake looks like currently. I'm currently in a loss. Here's the total profit and loss. As I explained before, the profit and loss over here is proportional to the market. The change in profit and loss here is proportional to the change in market price, adjusted by the multiplier ratio. I started the contract without any features turned on, but let's say I wanted to leave my PC, or let's say I want to take the whole emotional factor out of this. I can now still add in a take profit limit, or set in a take profit. And I can do the same with a stop loss. So if the market moves in a favorable direction, and I'm not here to watch it, or I just prefer to automate things, once it hits $5 in potential profit, the contract will close off and I'll be guaranteed those $5. I'll get them. If the market starts going against me and eventually hits $5 in losses, the contract will also close off without any manual intervention. Even though we set a take profit and take loss, you can still intervene manually. For example, right now it's currently winning, so I would want to close this off right there, and I've won this contract. We can then see all the basic details of how the contract went here. Double clicking on it, we can go and see it in more detail. You can see it on the graph over here, and we can see the entire history of the entry spot, exit spot, all of that, and then once again the details here. So going back to the platform, just removing the summary over there. Let's start another contract, once again without anything turned on. I'll select a down contract this time. So if the price drops, I will earn a profit. Something important to note, without having take profit or stop loss on, all contracts you'll notice on the right hand side of the graph, the stop out limit there at the top left in red, sorry, in the top right in red. What is that stop out limit? That stop out limit basically is the price at which in which my entire stake will be consumed. So if the market price goes up, in this case, because I've selected down contract, and continues to go up, it eventually is going to hit a price where I'm going to lose all my money. That stop out there guarantees that I lose nothing more than my initial stake. In regular CFD trading or Forex trading, it's possible to lose more than your initial stake. Not with multipliers. This is an inbuilt feature, so the system will automatically close out your contract once that point is hit. I'll close this contract off here now. Once again, we can take a look at the graph and go back to the platform. Move this here. Okay, and let's take a look at how deal cancellation works next. Right, so in order to make use of the deal cancellation feature, you have to select this checkbox there. This is where you can look at the different durations ranging from 5 minutes to 60 minutes. We'll just select the default 60 minutes. We'll leave our stake at $10 and our multiplier at 1,000, and we'll just purchase two opposite contracts, one up contract and one down contract. There they are over here. The first thing that you'll notice is the new cancel button. This is the button that you'll use to actually make use of this feature. So if I want to get out of this contract and receive my entire initial stake back, I can just click on cancel there. I'll get my complete stake back, but I will have paid a deal cancellation fee. something to point out is that, as just happened now, only the cancel option is only available when my current stake is less than my initial stake. As you saw, it just went above right now. So in this case, I'm going to be urged to close off the contract instead of canceling it. The moment it goes above, as it has in this contract here, you'll see that it's positive there, but my total profit and loss is still negative. The reason being is because my total buy price includes the stake plus the deal cancellation fee. So I effectively paid $14.02, and that's why I am still at a loss at this point. The current stake would need to go above this price for me to get an actual profit. Okay, so while these contracts are at this point, I'm going to cancel this one over here. You'll notice that the take profit and stop loss options are not available, and you cannot activate them while deal cancellation is on. Once this time is expired, if I haven't done anything up until then, I can then activate either of these or both of them again. Right now, I cannot. So I'm going to cancel this contract, and we're going to close this contract. I'm going to go to reports, and we look at profit table, and over here we can see the exact result of all the contracts that I purchased, those two most recent ones being the top two here. Going back to the platform, we'll just clear up things over here for us, keep it tidy. Okay, one important difference from binary options is the commission. You can see over there, the commission is basically proportional to your stake. So if I adjust the stake here and the multiplier, you'll also notice that the commission rate changes as well. Okay. So when I start a contract, this commission is not deducted from my account balance. The way it works is, and take quick note, as I start this contract here, it is immediately incorporated. It's worked into my total profit loss immediately. So it starts off with as a negative amount for the commission, and that's how that works there. Let's just start off. Let's just initiate a few more contracts, different ones. Just going to show the reports section. So if we go to reports now, and open positions tab, multipliers has a dedicated section to filter it out. You can actually watch all your current open positions in one single view like this. If any contract like right now hits a particular result that I like, I can close off right from this view here. And we can just jump back to the actual platform again, clear things up again over here. And so there you have it. Those are all the key features that we have implemented into multipliers. We hope that you will try this product. We hope that you like it, and we hope that you enjoy trading it. Thank you very much.